Well, everyone, it's time for another iPhone SE 3 update, and apparently yesterday or today when you're watching this video, a lot of rumors have been circulating about the next iPhone SE 3. And what's crazy is that just the last video we did, we pretty much hit on how the iPhone SE 3 may maintain the same body as the iPhone SE 2 that's currently being sold, and Apple's really just going to put a more optimized chipset inside of it and 5G. And I wasn't happy about it because it's going to be affecting the battery life, which is one of the worst things about the iPhone SE 2, but now apparently, I'm reading this from 9to5Mac, it says sketchy claim says 2022 iPhone SE, which is the iPhone SE 3, will be based on the iPhone XR. Now this is not the first time we've heard this rumor. We have heard this rumor like 50 times before, but it keeps flip-flopping. One time it's the iPhone SE 2 body, next time it's the iPhone XR body. Now, this specific article goes on to say that the iPhone SE is going to maintain the design of, the iPhone XR and this and that, but these rumors are also stating that the iPhone SE 3 may end up being that, LCD iPhone XR body type of panel. And what's interesting about the panel itself is that Apple is actually saying this may be the last LCD iPhone Apple ever makes, which makes total sense. The iPhone SE 2 and iPhone 11 are the only iPhones Apple makes with LCD panels. So if this ends up being the case, this could potentially be one of the best iPhones of all time, in my opinion, for that price tag. But here's a massive thing to keep in mind, and this is the thing that is kind of making me a little iffy about this, is that I've heard the rumors that Apple is going to put that Apple A15 Bionic chip inside it on this specific iPhone, the iPhone SE 3. And if Apple were to end up doing that, they would end up having an iPhone XR body with the Apple A15 Bionic chip inside of it. Why would anybody want to pick up an iPhone 11 with that A13 chip inside of it at that point? Because Apple's still selling that brand new, and they're still selling the iPhone 12s brand new. So it just doesn't really make too much sense to me why Apple would end up selling an iPhone SE 3 if it has that Apple A15 Bionic chip inside of it. So my best case scenario is maybe it'll have an A14, maybe it'll still maintain that A13. I'm not 100% too sure. We haven't really seen too many different things about the chipset inside of it, so I guess we'll kind of see what happens there. But ultimately, if Apple ends up putting an LCD panel on here, they're also stating that this phone will not have Face ID. So we've heard a couple rumors, I think about a couple months ago, saying that the iPhone SE 3 may not even have a notch. And if that ends up being the case, that's going to be crazy, because if you think about it, the iPhone SE 3 doesn't need to have a notch if there's no Face ID. But then we look at these new MacBooks Apple just released, and they put a notch on those MacBooks as well, and those things don't have Face ID. So I guess we'll see what happens. Ultimately, I would be extremely happy if Apple were to redesign and reuse that iPhone XR body. I think Apple did a great job with that design at that year, and I still think it holds up extremely well. My biggest complaint about the iPhone SE 2, besides the design of it, is probably the battery life. And the iPhone XR had tremendous battery life when it came out. And if these rumors are true, I think the iPhone SE 3 is about to be a solid home run for sure. So in terms of that covers it up there. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly, everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.